What's going on, guys? So listen, today we're skipping all the intros. We already know why you're here. You clicked it, you saw the title, so let's just move forward. So check this out. I already had this Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and I've been getting around to like opening him, and I've been thinking like, what I'm gonna do with him, and he doesn't really have too many accessories, so I was gonna get around to doing it, right? But then check this out. Boom. Look who I come across today. I was at work, chilling, minding my business, and then I look online and look who's there. I came across one I was trying to get to. It did not work out. But whatever. At least I got the one. So now I'm super interested in opening the Spider-Man, and I'm super interested in opening the Ben Reilly. So we're gonna do it today. Ben Reilly is going up first. Here we go with Ben Reilly. I had this figure for a little bit. It's been sitting there. Um, I was gonna get around to open him, like I said. He doesn't really come with much. He just has the two wall crawly hands, and that's about it. Doesn't really have anything else going on. Doesn't have any webs, and that's kind of why I guess I haven't opened them yet. But I am excited today. One thing I am going to tell you about this figure, just from opening him, I can tell you that he's going to be very articulate. We're going to go through that in a little bit, and we're going to see what's going on with that. But he is very articulate, and we're going to go through everything that he got going on. So let's move forward. Let's put him to the side, and let's come back with the Black Spider-Man. And here we have your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Or matter of fact, no, this is the Amazing Spider-Man, right? So look, when I was opening these boxes, I noticed a couple of things really quick. And maybe you guys can help me out with this because to my knowledge, Ben Reilly is the clone of Spider-Man, which means they're physically the same. I can't help but feel like that Ben Reilly figure is way more beefier and like stronger than this one. And this Peter Parker figure looks a lot what's the word? I don't want to say slim, but he's a lot more lean. He's a lot more lean, definitely. But check this out. He comes with fully loaded with accessories. Those are all his accessories to the right. So he comes with the closed hands. He comes with the wall crawling hands. He comes with the web shooting hands, and he comes with the web grabbing hands because he also comes with a web line, and he also comes with the wings. So now this is one of those things I feel like should come with every Spider-Man. This should be like a staple. I don't understand why every Spider-Man does not come with one of these. It's like only certain Spider-Man come with these. Then we have the longer web wings that go underneath his arms, and it looks like they plug in through this right here, and we're going to check that out together. It also has like a shorter version, looks like a flap, a shorter version, a flap of the web wings, and we're going to see how those look. We're going to check those out too. Now, I noticed that they go into this little peg right here, which I'm pretty sure the Ben Reilly figure does not have, because I was thinking about really swapping them out and seeing if I could put these on him, but I don't think so, but we'll see. And then we have all the hands. So, we have the closed hands. And I switched one of them, so that's why one is closed and one is he's waving at you guys. We have the web crawling hands. And not for nothing, both of these figures, to be honest with you, feel painted really good. It doesn't feel like one of those cheap ones. Because some figures, they come with this cheap paint or like the plastic was already molded that color and it's like you feel the cheapness on it. And then here we have the web grabby hands right here. You tell me if I'm bugging. I think that Ben Reilly is a lot more solid than Peter Parker. And how could that be if he's the clone? But anyway, we'll get back to that. All right, yeah. The more I look at these guys, the more, there's no way that this could be his clone, right? I'm happy because it's not just a quick repaint and it's not just a quick, cash grab real fast that they're doing on us. But then I'm like, how true to form is this? I'm gonna have to do some more research, but guys, let me know. Let's start with the Amazing Spider-Man. This guy is very lean. He's super lean. I really love the blue spider in the back. That's something the other guy doesn't have. But we're going to put them side by side, and we're going to see how the backs look. Oh, the toes are back to the regular flat feet. He does the ankle moves, the ankle pivots, but the toes, the toe hinge that we used to have right here, we got for like a little bit with the Spider-Man that came with the spinneret. That's gone. But guess what? My boy Ben Reilly here does have them. Ben Reilly has the toe hinges. And that makes it a lot more articulate. I love this spider on the back right here. This is epic. I love this. If you ask me, I like this back a whole lot better than the Spider-Man. Look how small Peter looks right now next to Ben. I mean, whatever. All right. He has the double torso bend, which is great when you want to bend extra. You know, Spider Man has all these acrobatic poses. I mean, look at this. You cannot do that with every figure. And I could probably do it a little more, but I just don't want to mess up my figure. But that's a great bend. I have noticed that this Spider Man has the same double torso, but he just appears a lot more fragile than Ben Reilly looks. I mean, am I bugging? Let me know. Let's see. This guy looks a lot more solid, and this Spider Man looks a lot more frail. So one thing that I've noticed now that I've been playing around with these guys for a little bit, and I've been putting things together, his web wings look dope, but they have to be like in an open arm stance. And anything other than that, you're gonna have to take them off. It is gonna look crazy. I'll show you why. The web wings aren't connected. They're only connected through this one dot right here. And as you can see, as soon as you move up the arms, if you do anything other, mess them up. See, now it starts to look all types of crazy. Look, I really like these wings, but I also feel like they like one dimensional. They have to be for a certain pose. So it's gonna make you, if you want to use these, you're gonna have to use a certain pose. This is how it looks in the back when we have those, like, I don't know, I guess they're like deflated wings or flappy wings. They do look better when he's just standing there. Maybe if he's just landed or something. I don't know, what you got going on. If I was gonna use these, I think I would go with these and put him in a position where his arm was more flexed and this was behind. And as you can see, Ben Reilly is obviously way bigger than him. He's way bigger than him. He looks more solid and he looks stronger. I do like that about him. I do like his costume a little bit better. He has smaller squares on the back. That black spider is really everything. I really love it. Not that I dislike the blue. I don't dislike the blue. Side by side, yeah, Ben Reilly's arms are bigger. He's taller. His head is bigger. How about the mask? What do you guys think about the eyes? So Ben Reilly has the really big eyes. They're like, whoa, I'm surprised. Like, what are you doing here? Those eyes. And then this is the classic Spider-Man eyes. I think this is is this like the more Japanese version? You guys let me know. But he definitely has the smaller eyes. The squinting is like not him again. Oh, Jesus Christ. So that's one major difference we have. I can tell you both of these figures, they came like firm, they're sturdy, they don't feel cheap. Because you know how sometimes when you buy Legends, I don't know, it's just like the arms are just dropping, the legs just flappy, it's all kind of messed up. Or some of them just feel cheap where you just touch it. Like, who has Cloak, right? When you open Cloak, inside is nothing painted, it's just the plastic. That inside of Cloak kind of feels cheap. The gold dude from Guardians of the Galaxy, he feels cheap. But these don't. These feel really sturdy. These feel like they're gonna hold their form. They're not gonna like lose it at any time. Kind of like how the DC multiverse figures are like really firm, but not to that extent because DC multiverse is way too firm. We'll talk about that in another video. You see, I'm not really a big fan of these particular wings, but I'm glad it came with it. Regardless, like if I'm gonna use them or not, I'm glad it came with it. I think all Spider-Man figures should come with these. So this is how this works. This is held on by like a little peg. And there's a small hole. Let me see if I can get the light to shine on it. Right there. See that? It's a small hole, and that's where it fits into. And all of them have that little piece right there. See, the thing is this. I was really hoping, since this Spider-Man came with so many accessories, I was really hoping that I could like put one set on him, one set on Ben Reilly, and have both of them flying around. But yeah, nothing. I mean, not that it's supposed to, but wishful thinking. I was thinking maybe that could happen. I am gonna tell you what, since this guy has so many accessories, I'm probably gonna give Ben Reilly his web. Tell you, 90% of what's going on with these guys are exactly the same. They both have the double kneecaps. Both of them have that. That's a go on both of them. They both have the double jointed elbows. One big difference, and it was a lot harder to pose this one sometimes than this one, is because Ben Reilly, what he does have is that toe hinge. which makes that Spider-Man posing so much more authentic and so much more realistic when it comes to him because he's just so acrobatic with it. So that's one big difference. Another big difference is behind we have the blue spider. Behind Ben Reilly, we have the black spider. And I really like this black spider. So the thing is this. I know that I did the thumbnail and I was all like, who's gonna win? Black Spider-Man versus Ben Reilly. But I'll be completely honest with you. I love both of these figures. I don't really feel like there is a winner. They have some minute differences. They both have the same articulation. You're gonna get pretty much the same articulation, the same poses with both. Ben Reilly is a lot more solid, a lot more sturdy, a lot stronger looking, has the bigger eyes, and he has those toe hinges. I really love those toe hinges. And then we have the Spider-Man with the classic first appearance, blue spider on his back, where, that's really classic. That's nostalgic right there if you're into that. And at the same time, he has a ton of accessories. He has 8 different hands, four web swings, and then he has the web zip line. I think they should all come with that. I really wish that Ben Reilly came with wings, and I wish that Ben Reilly came with some accessories. If he came with those accessories, I would say for sure that he is a better figure. But then again, it's not Spider Man. So I'm gonna do this for the first time ever, and I'm gonna call this a draw. I think that everybody should have both of these in their collection. I think that both of these are pertinent. Both of these are similar enough that they go together, but they have enough differences down to the body molds and everything that makes you want to have both. I actually have 2 Ben Rileys, and I was lucky enough to get 1 Spider-Man. I'm gonna try to get one more. If I can get my hands on that, I'll be good to go. But it's a Target exclusive, and you know how much we all love exclusives. But just in case, if you're wondering if you can just take the Amazing Spider-Man extra hands and swap them out with Ben Reilly, that's not really going to be a go. His hands are way smaller than Ben Reilly's, and he's going to look like Beetlejuice when they shrunk his head, shrunk the head. Yeah, it's going to be like they shrunk his hands. It's not going to look right. So I tried it, and I put it right back. But the color scheme does match, and if it wasn't for the size, you would not know that those are not his hands. But yeah, that's a no go. So you cannot use the web wings, and you cannot use the hands with Ben Reilly. If you're thinking the only thing you could get away with would be the web swing. I mean, yeah. So let me know you guys' comments. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about these guys? And do you want them in your collection? Do you want one of them? Do you want both of them? Is it worth having doubles? I'm trying to get doubles of these guys. Something's telling me that Amazing Spider-Man Retro with that blue spider in the back, I think that's gonna jump. I think so. In the future, I think that that guy is going to be difficult to find. Well, mark my words. We'll come back and we'll check. But let's just see. Let's give it a year or so. Something tells me that that guy is going to be like the original retro card back Spider-Man. And that's it for today, guys. I want to thank you for stopping by Clever's Multiverse. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because that's the only way I'm going to know what's going on. Peace.